Hey, welcome to this tour vlog. I'm currently out on the road doing front of house and assistant tour manager for a Korean rock band called The Rose. So if you haven't heard of them, I'll link them down below, check them out. But yeah, I'm out here doing that. I'm currently in Zurich, just arrived here like an hour ago, just had a shower. We've got a day off, so just chilling in the hotel. Just about to go get some food because I've not eaten anything all day yet, and it is currently 4:10 in the afternoon, so I'm gonna go and eat something. Yeah, I just want to say I didn't have a chance to film anything on the first day of this tour. We played Brussels last night and it was very hectic. Day one of tour always is. So it was like struggle to get my audio rack that I'd made from the guys over at Solotech, formerly known as SSE Audio. They built this big audio rack. I'll try and show it you in the next show. And I thought I'd like perfected it to be super smooth. We'd integrate the band's gear coming over from Korea and we just put it into the rack and everything would plug in and work, and it just didn't. But because it was my first day setting everything up, I was a little bit slow on setting up, and it's just me, I'm the only audio engineer out on here, so I've got everything set up. So yeah, it's quite a lot. I just didn't have time to like try and work out the problems properly, so I kind of just bodged together some of the bits, just like unplugged some of the bits within the rack and just direct routed into them, and we managed to get a show working, and I was actually really pleased with the show yesterday. I'm currently touring with the D-Live C1500. Don't have a show file for it for this band, so I made one on the offline editor, labelled all my channels, did some basic routing, some basic starting point EQ. Soundcheck yesterday, I managed to get a few songs in, get some stuff dialed in, and then when the show came around, I actually really enjoyed my mix, so I think I'm in a good starting point. I think by the end of the next show, I'll have really dialed in what I want to do with the band and could start working on some more fun things like automating each song onto a different scene and all that sort of jazz, so keep an eye out for that. I'll try and show you if I do anything like that. But yeah, that's what I'd fill you in. I'll try and film some stuff at tomorrow's show. Like I said, we're in Zurich, we're playing a venue called the Volkhaus, which I've never been to. I hope it's decent, I'm sure it will be. So yeah, I'll try and show you some footage from that now.
I don't know
It's currently 7 AM in the morning and just checked into this lovely hotel room. And yeah, lobby call is in 2.5 hours. See you. 2.5 hours later, 9:30 AM. Lovely room, lovely view. Look at that. Yeah, to the venue. Woo! So I'm in Munich now, got a lovely hotel room, a day off again. Arrived here yesterday, had like half a day off and then had all of today. So it's been going around, eating some German food, checking out the city, had some great coffee at a place called Man vs. Machine. So go check that out if you're ever in Munich. But yeah, I'm 3 shows into the tour now. So we've done Brussels, Zurich and Milan, and getting a bit more comfortable with the setup, getting a bit quicker, setting all the gear up, all the rack unit. Managed to label some XLR cables and make some looms. So setup's going a little bit smoother now. So hopefully next vlog I can show you some of the setup of what I'm doing. But for now, I'm going to end this one here with a question for anyone that might know the answer to leave it in the comments below. But basically the band are using a Midas DP48 controller for their in-ears. So all the signals come from stage, go into a 48 channel split. split off, one to front of house, and then 32 channels go into a DL32, which is connected to a Midas M32C, which is in the rack. And I want to be able to tell the DP48s to output from the DL32 XLR outs. Do you know if this is possible? So I've got 4 DP48s. They run from stage into a Hub 4 unit, and then that Hub 4 is connected from its sync master to AES50B port on the back of the M32C. What routing options do I need to select to get my outputs from the DL32 to be the outputs of each of those DP48s? At the moment, they're going into the Hub 4 and they output out the back of the Hub 4. And I don't want them to, because I want to rack mount the Hub 4 into a rack by the drummer and just connect one AES50 line, and then all the outputs to come from the XLR outs of the DL32 into the in-ear systems. At the moment, it's just a bit messy. I've got the Hub 4 on top of the rack with cables going into the back of my rack through the gate. I'd rather it all be pre-wired in. So if you know how to make that happen, let me know down there. I'm going to give it a go again tomorrow at the show. I'm going to try and get set up a little bit quicker and have a little play with the routing. Hopefully I can figure it out, but if anyone knows, help. Because that's the little thing that's annoying me so far. But the last show in Milan was great. I had a great show. Managed to set up really quickly. Band just came on, did a few songs. They were super happy with how quick the sound check was and how super easy it was for them. So yeah, we're in a good place. I'm gonna go eat some food down in the lobby of the hotel and maybe get some German beer. So see you in the next vlog. Peace.